is a 4-1 game. Welcome to CFL football,
and it's the start of the second inning.
As Jim Spiros pointed out, the only person who really knows what's happening often is Don Matthews.
Don Matthews, because he knows the rules.
He's been around the game for a long time, and there are some idiosyncrasies in the rules, and we learn something every game we're around. But it's a 4-1 Sacramento lead. They've got a field goal, and each team with a single now. Roman Anderson kicked the field goal. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. And the Goldminers, it is Fan Appreciation Day, Tom, and I'll tell you what, the fans have had a tough go of it here in Sacramento.
Appreciated is right, but I'll tell you, it's amazing. I wouldn't come out if we weren't in this booth. I wouldn't be sitting out here in the game watching it. But they've got some great fans out here, like we have in Baltimore.
Not a lot of them
tonight, but it's really great because
you got to be a good fan to be out on a night like this.
This is miserable.
50 degrees at game time. The rain started overnight and has come down all day. The wind has died down some.
Yes.
It was windier earlier in the day.
In fact, they had we got a report there's now about a foot of snow up at Lake Tahoe, and went up there and saw Lake Tahoe yesterday. Had a great time, and we came back. It started snowing last night. I got out of there before it really started snowing with some of the guys on the radio booth.
There you see the numbers on Troy Mills early on, 7 carries for 31 yards. So you know Mills and Pringle are going to get a workout. And this is Mills straight ahead for about 3 or 4. Nothing fancy, running over the middle of his line with Mike Kiselek. We should point out Mike, a former Maryland Terp. He's the center for the Goldminers.
And in one of his quotes this past week, he says, you know, last week with the call they had, this is our Grey Cup game against Baltimore. So Kiselak from Maryland. Everybody back in Baltimore should know this young man. 6'3", 290. Second year here with Sacramento.
Troy Mills right there. Second down and about 6 to go. Kerwin Bell is the quarterback. Drops back. Oh, nearly lost his footing. Throws the, nearly picked off by Anthony. Carl Anthony had a great break on that ball, Tom, and that was close to a touchdown.
Almost. Open sideline right down there. Oh, came great timing.
2 things to watch here. Watch him slip on the setup right there. And then on the other end,
and watch Carl right in the corner there. Almost picks it right out of his hands. No one could have touched it. Matt Goodwin also out there, and he's even excited.
Pete Gardere to punt, standing just inside of his 25-yard line as you look at Lester Smith. And you take nothing for granted. Snaps. Oh, Gardere hits a dandy. Lester Smith about the 22. Heads upfield, penalty marker down, and he's down at about the 31.
I think we have a clipping penalty on Mr. Walton.